High King has been imprisoned by some nobody over in Sweden. Please let him go. Oh god, what if he dies? I need that hook, you know. That was unexpected. Why don't you be raiding for some captives? I'm quite curious which colour of smoke comes from burning the Pope. Be white, of course. A little experimentation. So my friend and I are talking about the seductive charms of some exotic sea monsters. And I see an untoward gleam in his eyes. I know a few other stories like that. So we could discover a new hobby, or he could be repulsed by me. He's 31 intrigue, and he's my spy master. So it's not me that's being the deviant. I could make him a deviant. And deviancy in our religion is criminal. But I like the man. Why would I... Oh, well, you know. He's got a few things going for him. I think we should just stay friendly here. I have no need for that on him. Alright, Khazaria, the king getting imprisoned there through a bit of a... Okay, there we go. It's not me getting all that piety, it's my virtuous individual there. And great, that's what we want, fervor increase on Slovanskia, because that goes down when I win holy wars, and Pontus is going to be the source of a winning holy war for me when I eventually can fight it. Bossy, my least favourite, because it's martial and stewardship. You know, I haven't gone full martial for a long time, but I just don't see the worth of it. Also, what in God's name is with his... Did we marry matrilineally? How is our heir of the Vlad Orhai house? What is this? Marvin is of House Vlad, but these two are of House Vlad something or other. What in God's name's up with that? The strangest cool tip we've ever seen. Alright, the Duke's dead. Need to replace him. Come on now, make me that prestige, please. Alright, befriend you two. Okay, I don't get it. For some reason, if you are of the main dynasty and marry Cadet House, the children will be of the Cadet House, but one of them wasn't. Marvin is House Vlad. I don't want to be Cadet Branch, we're the real deal here. This goes all the way back to Vlad. What the hell is that? Won't you lose Coven if you murder the child? You won't be Vlad Dynasty, yeah. What was that? If anybody can PM me a reported bug on that, because I'm a little... Well, more than a little, I am a lot curious why that happened. Okay, big problem there is if I want Urban to marry and pass down more of his delicious pure blood, I'm going to have to marry him matrilineally to someone who is 100% House Vlad. Huh. Can't get my close bonds. Not looking for a resilient bloodline. Even though it's great. Yeah, I can definitely fix it with the console. Well, not the console maybe, but save game editing, definitely. Send the kid into the Bosphorus. If we have another pure-blooded, then definitely. Okay, there's been a lot of nothing happening for 2 hours here, just because I'm waiting for Exalted Among Men for the Empire. As soon as I have that Empire, Byzantine is removed from the map. And then Pontus is going to be going under some serious weight loss. Tempted to kill you. How does it go, actually, right? Although I want to abduct that child. Oh god, do I want to abduct that child. You would die, then you'd take over. Ah, what's all these single children, though? I want someone with lots of children so that Pontus can break apart, but no, they've all been marrying old hags. He doesn't know. Also... Oh, whoa, my spy master. Oh, god. He was only 39. He died under mysterious circumstances. A spy master should have massive resistance against hostile schemes, so I'm surprised he died. And I'm even more surprised because I don't have a good replacement. I'll have my friend help out, but you're going to be helping on disrupting schemes against me. And you. A daughter. No pure blood going here, but they are of House Vlad. I don't understand, though. Something has gone very wrong here. In any case, I'm going to call you Undin. So many good traits coming around here. Beautiful, genius, and robust. You'll be fine even if I don't teach you. Righto. My dear friend Barid has caught wind of my desire to improve my standing with Count John. Oh, I am trying to befriend Count John. But I don't need your help. And I certainly don't want a weak hook. Still trying to get a genius pure-blooded heir, so maybe it's just, maybe it'll be designated to a correct one. One can only hope. Oh, Pizzarific! They died of old age at 77. Someone was trying to murder you, but, they did not succeed. We're getting stressed, though, which is good. I want a little bit of stress. Hopefully I can tutor my child to gain a bit more. We don't have ways to reduce it particularly well, but we will get them. Bloom in the Wilderness. For the third night in a row, I'm sitting at the same table, at the same inn, excellent view of the bar, and the captivating barmaid behind it. It's this commoner. Are you really that common? You're from a house. A cool tip house. I wrap Alexia around my little finger. I can do this myself, no problem. Okay, we have a nice conversation, and we have a lot in common. But, I'm just wanting to talk here. I could lay with you, but for what purpose? No, we're just here for a little chat. I'm just here to be able to learn how to kidnap little boys and force them into my religion. That cool tip is quickly becoming my favourite thing in this stream, says Miriact. Probably down to there being a whole lot of not much happening right now, sadly. Poor King Onto, get out there so I can fabricate a hook on you. Otherwise I'm going to have to do it through you, and you will not want to surrender your next of kin. Probably because he's in the middle of that war, right? Your jailer's you, and you're fighting against that. Okay, yeah, there we go. The ally's been taken there. Hopefully they peace out one way or another, but it's halfway house, sadly. Okay, almost there. Just need a touch more prestige. Send him money so he can ransom himself. Not sure that'll be enough, but we can try. But the massive impact of that send gift. This is why I really like the diplomacy perk that makes it twice as good. Because as long as you have money, you can make anyone like you. My vassal incites me to such blinding rage that some days I can scarcely remember why we feud. It matters little. I hold his wife in my embrace, her passions aflame. My dear, have you ever kissed a real man? Oh, great, I can actually gain some stress here, which is what I want, but, you gain calculating cuckolder. Oh, my days. Made in Sweden for sure, but much as I want to do that. 2 intrigue is nice, but it's only for 5 years, and I want that stress. One forbidden kiss. Calculated cuckolder. I can't resist. One kiss, then another. And you're gonna have to bear that child. Actually, 33, she may well get pregnant. Well, there's only one way to handle... Oh, what's going wrong here? She's probably gonna give birth in that time. Oh well, I can always kill the child. That's a good way to get extra stress. Come on, King Khazaria, pay your way out. Oh, he's actually losing gold every month. Can't manage it alone. I like this term, promote culture, as if what we were doing isn't genocide. Because it definitely is. That's okay though. One fewer Greek. It's always a boon in my book. She doesn't appear to be pregnant. We've given it a while. You'd think you'd know by now. Political appeasement. Thanks to my keen diplomatic skills, I was able to convince Count John not only to abandon leadership of the Liberty faction, but to dissolve it entirely, thus averting the risk of civil war. Oh, but we didn't become friends with him. We just stopped him from trying to rise up against me. What a shame. Still, we can dig for dirt. And... Right, since I can't fabricate a hook on this guy over here, I'm actually going to find some secrets in his court. Where is his capital? Khazaria, capital, come to me. Right there. Talk to me. I do wish I had a better man for the job here, most certainly, but not significantly better there. The classic lay and slay strategy. Gotta clean up our own mess, you know. Wasn't aware I had a hook on you, but there it goes. You're also pathetic at your job, but I could just give it to a random courtier, or I could give it to my vassal. 20 is a lot better than not 20, and I could try to befriend you. And look how good we are at making friends. Okay, come on, just a bit more. Actually, that is quite a bit more. That's fine though. One thing I really like about this game is how much you can do without going war, war, war. No! I need that stress! Oh, damn my comforting friends. Oh well, let's take our frustrations out on our wife, and let's also try to find that, okay, right, fortunately. I guess she's already had 4 kids, so she probably can't make that much more. Cool tip. Vassal and rival. Maybe release some people from prison, that'll stress you out. Yeah, I don't have a lot of people in prison, and I don't have many weak people to go and attack for making new prisoners. Ooh, but I could probably imprison some people. And I could always torture them as well. I forget how much it would kill my dread as well, which is a bit of a shame, but that might not be too bad a thing. Alright, I mean, they are criminals, right? How can they possibly say no to what I'm doing here? I should certainly have you help me actually out with this intrigue. I'll get you. Fornicators everywhere. You'll gain passive dread up to 85. I know that, but it will still dip down a bit before that. Wow. Feels Feels like the women are the easy ones to get, but they're probably the ones that are most terrified of me. Oh, it's probably because my attraction is helping with opinion quite a lot. Oh man, what a spike. Trapping all these people in my prison. Now, much as I'd like to dark insight them, and I didn't get any dark insights last time, what do I get for just letting them go? Oh, jinx. No court physician again. Can't sort the people in my court by learning, or by anything in fact, but my aunt still makes a half-decent one. In fact, I thought she was my court physician. I feel like I made her my court physician before, but there we go. Court physician's a great thing, I just wish, you know, it could be handled better. It could be handled like the rest of the council, for example. Take up valuable space, I guess. What was I just doing? I was thinking about prisoners to let go. 35 stress. I only need to do it 3 times. Although I would hate to do it for people that can pay their way out massively. None of them can. And none of them are worth executing because it's all tyrannical. Although, you know, why don't I just torture then release them? Might discover a secret. You'll lose a bit of stress. Alright, we'll do it 3 times to try and get some dark insights. There we go. Gained a bit of intrigue. That's what we're talking about. Keep it going. None there. There we go. Double intrigue. That's what I like to see. And then we just... currently being tortured. I have intimate relations with Count Krylos. Interesting. Gains 263 stress. What a shame. Okay, good for you. You're all allowed to go now. I want that stress. It's a shame that I lose the dread. But we have ways of dealing with stress. There we go. Now you might reasonably be saying, Jake, why in God's name are you going out of your way to become stressed? And the answer may become clear, or it may fall flat in my face. Either way, at least I get to take a shot at it. I want to know about that secret I found, though. I mean, you're a nobody, right? But that does mean that Count Krillin has a lover, and you are not a nobody. You're a count with money. Could expose you, and then I could arrest you. Yes. That's the correct way to go about things. I love this level of manipulation within your realm. You're off to prison as well, my friend, because I'm a bit stressed out and I need somebody else to take it out on. So what I'm doing is I'm fishing for coping mechanisms. Irritable is terrible. You certainly don't want that. It also looks disgusting. I'm sure that's meant to be a hornet's nest, but to me it looks like somebody's thumb with a hole in the nail, and that makes me go, oh. Drunkard is also awful, so this was a shame. If you're still stressed in 5 years, you may suffer another mental break. Okay, we just eat a lot of stress, but in 5 years or so we can deal with that. But I can always torture you to bring my stress levels down. Actually, I don't know, do you get that pop-up again, or is it an actual mental break that you get? Like a bad one? I don't know. In any case, I'm going to lose some stress because I'm a sadist. Gain a little bit of dread. Make it happen. Ah, great, we're bringing in all that intrigue. And then, much as I'd love to execute you and lose that stress of mine, I'm actually just going to ransom you out for some dosh. Get a favour, but dosh is fine. Land the giant. No, I want the giant to have some proper land, and I'm about to get a whole lot of it from the Byzantine Empire. Stress is hurting my fertility. I need a way to bring it down. Ransom for who? Oh, ransom for this lassie. I could... Well, you don't have a title. Well, fine, it's for the money, right? Although, of course you can have her. I just need to have a bit of fun with her first. Oh, now we're getting all the dark insights. Excellent. Anyway, yes, she's all yours. When was the stress bar moved? 1.2, I think. We need to deal with the stress, though. And we have just the right person here, because they are a hostile religion. I'll happily kill... Oh, Christ, yeah, Crivens. Dynastic Kinslayer. It's apparently a crime. So I can't do a lot with you. I guess I could just let you out for money, because you're getting my way here. Was there a reason that I wanted you locked up? Not that I can think of, but if you're going to cost me like that, I'll just let you go. You, on the other hand, you can die. Well, not before I torture you, obviously. Oh, now we're raking in that intrigue. This is lovely. Let's keep torturing here, there, and everywhere we can. Not like I need the... It's not like I need the piety, and I get a whole bunch of it back anyway. There we go, no longer overwhelmed by stress. So does anybody know what happens if we get stressed now up to stress level 1? Do we get another roll at the mental breaks or not? I would quite like to know. It might be that we get forced to take one of the bad coping mechanisms. Maybe. I'd like to think that we don't, but I could try. We could try, and the best way to try is to let somebody out for free. Even if I don't... Oh, well, look at you. You're about to die. So, if I just let you go for nothing, become critical again. We'll see what happens. It's not giving us the music this time. Overwhelmed by stress. Probably get that event again. Oh, we're not getting the event. Okay. Oh well, let's go and drink it away. Although I could always murder my way into being stress-free. Yeah, if we're not getting it, then there's no point. Let's just murder to reduce the stress. Okay, so you gotta fish every 5 years, we see now. Ahaha! Well, there's another way to get rid of it. Eager Reveler, Gregarious, everybody loves me. So what I was hoping was that I'd get Athletic, Confident, or Journaler. All are very good. Athletic's the best. Gain the trait Drunkard. Drunkard is a really, really bad one. You do not want it, and it also makes you look hideous, so I'll actually just take the stress rather than the slight risk. So it looks like it's a 5-year cooldown, although how you know what that cooldown is and when it'll go, I don't know. Oh well, I won't bother fishing until it's at least 1070 then. Ooh, goodbye all that stress. Feasts are miraculous for getting rid of it then. Speaking of getting rid, we have a bit of a disappointing daughter here. At least she's of the right house, but she's only quick. I expected better out of our boisterous loins. Regardless though, you require a name, and I'm going to call you Maverick. Who in God's name would invite this guy to a feast? I'm sure old men would. I have my way of keeping them around my little finger. Speaking of old men, here's one with a bit too much dosh on his hands. Arrogant, lustful, sadistic. I could invite him over, but you know, I don't need the money. Unless somebody has like 7,000 or more, shouldn't bother doing it. Who is this guy? Yeah, no point in that. I'm looking for the big cheese himself. Oh, look, he's free. Right. Gotta fabricate that hook and hope that it works this time. I need my counselor to help me out with it, even though he's not very good at his job. But most people are alright at what they do. Okay, great. Although there is no way to conclusively prove it, the daughter of somebody... all these names. Zbyszko is without blame, yet his consequences could be dire. I don't even care. Who are these people and why should I care? I don't, it's just my subjects getting all uppity. And oh yes, we do have Constantinople. And we're keeping it because it's so damn good. Those walls right there make it 4 times as valuable as a regular holding. Right, I'm not losing levels of devotion here, so just throw them in prison. And again, I don't know or care about these people. But it's not like I can kill them for all of this. I can, however, take away your title of Ceres. That would allow me to land the Gentle Giant. But I still think I'd like him to have an entire duchy. Looking at you there. 37 and 26. Health is fine. Giant is hardly a hit there. Oh, a bastard founder. I don't see that so often. You have... Oh, you're just a mayor with a city. You're nothing worth knowing. Okay, I don't really see this as being important to me, or indeed to anybody. They'll ransom for decent money, and by ransom I mean they will be tortured quite nicely. All close family members won't like that. And there we go, we got the intrigue. I wonder if that's 5 for 5 on intrigue. Where is it now? Dark insight. Okay, we got all the intrigue bonuses. And we got one of the prowess ones. Good for us. But it's also a good way to keep that stress of ours way down. I'll do that and then get some dosh out of them. Okay, so the brave people can handle it a lot better. Good job, out you go. Show me the money. Show me all the money you can. I mean, I'd like to kill you. Oh, well, I can kill you because you're not inside my realm. Are you not? Well, you're unlanded. Well, if that's the case, I think we'll keep you there and I will murder you as and when I need. Okay, come on now. Exalted among men and paragon of virtue. I'm waiting for you. This doesn't have the best success chance, so I'd love to get something going here. Scheme power. Scheme success. I need that success chance, so let's bolster that. That's as good as I can ask for. And I've got some friendship here. I never could have expected I'd grow as close to Count John as I have. I tried to befriend him, so let's actually become proper friends. And then he'll do his job a bit better. And for those who are still unconvinced, well, I'm sure something here shows that friendship makes it better. Huh. It's not showing up here. It would show up if he was integrating a title, but I don't have titles for him to integrate. Certain tasks, Jake. I don't think all of them. Oh no, how could I be even slightly proven wrong here? Okay, let's say he was to integrate this title then. Being my friend bolsters it by a decent amount there, 1.6. But I don't want him to integrate that title. Right, got a perfect gift for my queen. The old merchant gestures the seashell with a wink. The perfect gift for a loved one. Why would I spend money on making my wife like me more? She's already my soulmate. This junk, spare me. Your queen is no genius. No, she's not, and that's why we're struggling to put out genius children. In fact, I don't like the fact that the player heir, Prince Urban, is not a genius. However, Marvin is also not a genius and not pure-blooded, and I want that pure blood. That is one of the hardest ones to breed for. And he's the only pure blood we've popped out. The rest of them don't have it. They got consecrated blood, sure, but everyone gets that for free. Pure-blooded is greater than genius by a wide margin, says JJ. Really? I mean, fertility, health, lower inbreeding chance. I guess if you're massive on inbreeding, it's great, but Yes, we've strengthened the bloodline. It's shown here. Strong blood and Witch Coven and Consecrated blood. So we're looking good. The next big thing is that new empire. And then I will feel pretty good about going for many crowns. Only 3 though. That must be Wallachia, Byzantine Empire, and what? Oh yes, of course, Pannonia. Genius is all over the place and easy to breed. Back onto the bloodline. That just means you should be more careful not to drop the bloodline one. Does that mean that I'd get something good out of going for, not you, but you? No, this is just getting rid of the bad blood. Doesn't matter though, I want close bonds and then graceful aging. Hey, if we work fast enough, we might be able to get graceful aging on Super Pie. That might be asking, oh god, 40 intrigues, outstanding. That's why I want twice schemed, but I also want to boost my learning because our lack of learning is making the culture stuff go dreadfully slowly. Don't want to chunk ourselves up though. Pure blood allows you to inbreed more with your family, which should already have good traits ideally. Yeah, I think incest is very powerful in the game. It lets you control the traits very well. Brother-sister incest would make it easier, but cousin incest just fine. Just generally means you have to split down the middle a bit and share those traits out, and then marry them back in. Okay, please game, I just want to be exalted amongst men. I could seduce somebody to get that. Actually, that might be useful because then I don't have to lay with them. So who would I seduce? I could seduce my rival's wife. Again. Ho 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 ho! Delightfully devilish. And that was the quote that made you want to close the window, right, Jake? Hmm? Don't know what you're talking about. Let's celebrate my wife's 6th pregnancy by going and sleeping with another woman. Still, come on, pure-blooded genius boy, which I can make my heir. That would be nice. Oh, right, the window to my right. I see what you mean. I see exactly what you mean. Right, so succeeding at seduction generally gets you a lot of prestige, if I recall well. Or maybe it's romancing. Now I'm trying to remember. Oh well, either way we're trying it. Barbaric, effective, a weak hook. It's apparently tyranny. Don't know why my subjects would know or care about that. In any case, I get a hook, and that means that this child here shall be marrying my daughter, my genius daughter, matrilineally. Whoa, boy, I didn't even need the hook. Probably because I gave him all that money. Still, though, could I give you one of my worst daughters then? Yeah, I'll give you this more crummy daughter. Oh, you're less interested in that, but then I can use my hook. Is it worth wasting the hook on something like that? I want to keep the good daughter for marrying in-house so that we can keep those good traits running strong. So let's marry off the loser daughter, Maverick. Should be good. And then that will put House Vlad over here. Excellent. Succeed at romancing Jake. Seduction has no upsides unless you're lustful. And then it gives puny stress loss. Thanks for the heads up. Alright, let's send that out. Cancel this. Go for the romancing. Oh, much easier. Sure, my wife won't like it, but she loves me for many other ways. I'm good at sparring, I'll show you that. My honeycomb is speechless but clearly flattered. Why else would she be smiling thusly? Need that prestige. Need to be able to crush Byzantium once and for all. That is going to be one of Super Pie's legacies, removing the Byzantine Empire from the map. There's a big downside to that. It means I'm going to lose an empire tier Vlad, but it will get rid of them, and I'm looking forward to being rid of them. Oh, I got kidnapping to do. Lucky for you, I don't need to kidnap the Khazaria kid now, although I could. Might be a good idea to change his religion while I can. Okay, but Pontus is who I want some kidnapping done to. Because I can change your religion, gob you back out, and then murder your father. It might be a little difficult, but we can try. Hopefully somebody will help. Nobody wants to help, not even for a generous bribe. I get gold. Okay, still, we'll give it a decent shot. Worst case scenario, we fail. At least it's a duke's wife we're romancing, not any old nobody, so we should get some bonus from it. And I don't have to lay with her if it's romancing. I can just give her one kiss and disappear back into the aether. Can you have your wife help you in intrigue? I certainly could. She's not... Oh, she already is. Well, that's a bad sign. I'd rather have her help with everything. I will, even though that'll hurt the scheme a bit. It'll help me with everything else. Plus 59% is a decent chance there. Oh, so close. Another... I think this is the same pretty girl from before, but I'm not looking... She doesn't get the hint. No, just explain to me. I want learning lifestyle because I will be going for learning later on. Probably once I have twice schemed, and schemer I suppose, because I can blow through these nice and quickly. I don't need divine retribution now. But schemer's so good. 5 goes together with twice schemed wonderfully, and I do intend on doing a lot of scheming with Super Pie here. A rare flower for the Duchess of Agrafana. A herbalist. I have it in my collection. Surely the pale... Yeah, well, no. Special gift for free. Is Pannonia an empire? Nope, it's a kingdom. It could grow into the Empire of Carpathia, though, once I form my own empire, which will remove all of this land from both the Byzantines and Carpathia. And then I need to go about setting up the kingdoms. Fortunately, 2 kingdoms are as good as 1 empire when it comes to renown gain, and better when it comes to getting the Dynasty of Many Crowns, which I can't actually remember what it does for us. Stewardship, that's nice. That translates to 2/5 of a domain. Prestige is great. That is amazing. That is... Oh, it's very good. Okay, you definitely want this. Krellin, my lad. Oh, that's so good, but he still doesn't have the blood. So, at least he's got the house going for him. Well, you know what, you can keep the name Krellin. Job well done for you. I call upon you in our alliance in the Novgorodian conquest. Haven't you been in this war forever? I rather think you have. Why are you calling me in? Don't tell me you're no longer on that. What? How can this be? Oh, you are? Okay, that was fast. You've already taken over. Explain further. Again with the swore fealty. Died of cancer. Ooh. That means I can't abduct you and change your religion, but you're still betrothed. We do have that alliance, I cannot deny it. So I'm going to have to join you, of course I will. I'm not losing that fame, no way. In fact, this is another great way to get to earn fame, but we'd have to win the war, and I somehow see that not happening. Where in God's name do they get all those everythings? The big cheese himself is all the way up there. I'm not so sure I'm going to get involved in all of that. Oh, hello! Lots of enemies for us to murder. What's it a war for? The Duchy of Kiev. Granted, I wouldn't line that back for myself, but holy moly, what a fight we've roped ourselves into. Holy Order, last we saw it was hired out, unfortunately. That doesn't mean it can't be hired out now, though. No, not available. click to view detail. I can't, and I don't know who's hiring it out, but I'm disappointed. The AI just loves to hire them out whenever possible, though. Alright, come get some if you want, you losers. I've got a very well accomplished individual here to slaughter you. And I use men-at-arms whilst you use incredibly crappy levies, so these guys will melt and give 0 war score for some reason. Competition. Well, I'm still trying to romance, but thankfully I'm really good at... Oh, intrigue lifestyle perk unlock. Yes, please. Small chance of killing people, but very small. Murder scheme power. I will want that. Job done right. Hot. Yeah, let's go for it. Love that. We already managed to get 2 for free here. Not to mention grabbing Herbalist. Can't raise units there. But hey, I have actually fought, right? My contribution is 100%, see? These guys must be pretty pathetic at their job. It's a shame that King Toro's not getting involved himself. That'd be an easy way to end the war. And now there are populists against me. How could they do this to me? Finding people with the highest scores and giving my kids to be educated by them. So you want to have high learning, and more than that, you want to have a high stat in whatever the kids are learning. Well, speaking of, you're 6 now. I can choose your trait. I'm thinking I'm not so good at martial. Well, I'm all right, but I'm a genius, and that helps out a lot. You want genius, then you want high in what they're getting, and then you want high learning. Comes together quite nicely. What's up with this fight here, though? What's going on? Who even are these? Pretender rebels. Pretender rebels for where? I don't know. They're just standing there, brain dead. Well, it doesn't really matter, Kazari. I don't think I need to be at peace for what I want to do. Son of a gun! I need to be at peace. No, this war is gonna last forever. Oh dear. This really will be a war that goes on for a long time, given the scale of what's involved. Oh yeah, Tataria's involved. At least Mongolia split off, but Tataria grows ever larger. Scary stuff. Alright, what is she? Oh, generous. Poetry's not my strong suit. There we go. She's all charmed. There's no option to peace out. Only the war leaders can do that. So I have to hope that my friend loses this war miserably, or that we cap the enemy leader. But the enemy leader is hiding up in Novgorod, and there's no guarantee I can grab that. It's a high, well, it's a level 5 place, so... Oh, of course, on our side we have a kid. Our champion killed somebody. How? Why? Where are my champions fighting? I mean, I could walk up to Novgorod and hope to bag and tag. But I should do that with somebody who is very good at holding on to supplies. And that is not you, is it? No, you're reckless. Forder. I like the fact you're a military engineer, but what I really need is somebody who can make supplies last on the trek. And that would be Duke Daniel, my vassal. Supply duration. That's a must. Oh god, someone's plotting to kill me! Oh no. No, no, no. That is bad news. I need my current spy master, well, preferably replaced with a much better spy master, but we don't have one. Well, if nothing... He's my friend. He wouldn't try to kill me. But okay, that's extremely bad because... no scheme's discovered yet. We know there's a scheme trying to get me. There we go. 5%, but still, that's a 1 in 20. And the thing about high luck is it just means the unlikely is more likely to happen. Alright, I need to end this war and form my empire, or else my my whole nation's gonna crumble. Alright, that'll do. Get your scrawny buttocks over there. I know it's an atrocious journey. Come on, we got plenty of people. Just make the journey. Hopefully I don't run into any big bads. Siege it down, hopefully grab the war leader and end the war. Started 3 years ago. I mean, maybe they'll go white peace, but also maybe not. I spent my adult life imprisoning, torturing, and killing people. Now they dare to want to have me killed? The world's gone mad, really. Well, let's try and save her. One sweet kiss is all I need. There we go, we got some prestige. And there we go. If only we weren't in this bloomin' war, then we could found our empire. But we are. And that's a problem. Big problem. You're already my friend. You are not my friend. You're not that great, but... No, that's not happening. Oh, I could convert people to witchcraft. That would be a good way to go, at least. At least if you were a witch, you'd be more likely to be a good spy master. Got to invest in myself here. My own intrigue's great, sure, but there's still that minimum % chance of being discovered. Oh, speaking of killing... Oh, this isn't a killing, this is an abduction. And it may or may not work. Ah, damn, my involvement. He'd be watchful, but I do really want him abducted, so we have to try again. Don't have to, but we will. Low chance of working. Nobody wants to get involved, but we must keep trying. There we go. Supplies lasting a whole lot longer thanks to this logistician. I think there's a 2% chance of getting the drunkard trait if you send somebody off to university. I remember reading that when I was looking up traits. Oh man, AI wars hurting me bad here. Oh ho! It's Duke Oxen! My vassal and champion. He's not my biggest friend. He's got... Oh wow, he's got too much land though. Right, throw him into jail immediately. He's also a blood father. Because he's got Herculean, comely, quick. He's not House Vlad though. Alright, there we go. Now... No wonder. Schemed against me. There we go. Oh, he's a cannibal. Prowess, stress law, natural dread, opinion of cannibals. Oxen thinks that other people make the best of meals. I could revoke title because you're an adulterer, but then I could kill you. And I don't like you holding this. But that's not your title, that's a subject of yours. And that is not something I can do freely, retracting vassal. Oh, no, I can. Revoking vassal works there. I guess revoke title also counts for revoke vassal. Well, I do want that vassal as it happens, so I shall take them, and then I'm going to execute you. Because you're a known cannibal. I mean, I'd rather have all of your money, but your primary heir will be taking that. But why go so fast, right? We could have a little fun while we're at it. Maybe you have a little secret for me. He does not, but he has some screams for me. Some screams that shall be silenced. There we go. Scheme against me is 120% dead. Oh! Maybe he was just part of it. It's getting too cocky. Could be other parts to this. I need that giant champion to keep me safe now. Save me, Petri. They've had themselves a child. A giant child. See, this is what we're looking for. Giant male children would be better, though, because females can't serve as knights for me. .38 prowess. What, the guy that we killed? 26 there. Alright. Let's hope I can do something about this guy. Oh ho ho! Somebody else is scheming against me. Duke Purvu. Aren't you the same? What? His son was in it as well. You're also going to jail. And you are also, let's see. Scheming against me is only punishable with imprisonment. I can't execute them for it. However, I can time delay execute them. With a bit of torture, of course. I get myself a bit of prowess for it all. I could listen to your screams for a long time. Get in the dungeon. Yes, thank you God, at last a streamer who pays attention to detail, says Nikulaf. I don't know what in particular you mean by that, but sure. I'm going to keep well supplied rather than... Oh wait, you're a logistician and a military engineer. Wonderful, I love both of those. Let's continue to promote that culture. Get rid of the Greeks anywhere and everywhere. I don't have too much against the Bulgarians, right? They're fun to laugh at, but the Greeks, just get rid of them. Bring them to the Bosphorus and just give them a shove. Okay, this is my best chance at ending the war swiftly, and it's not a great chance. I might be able to capture the guy. If not, well, we're in trouble. We're going to be stuck in this war for an uncomfortably long time. Someone is plotting to kill me. I'm well aware that someone's trying to kill me. Please find out who. Oh God, more of them. Do I just have to imprison everybody? I have a number of rivals, granted. Could be all of them. Maybe it's all the people that I shoved into prison. The one that I worry most about is Evangelos, because he's the landed one. Which means he has a reasonable shot at it, right? My vassal and rival, Bold Grasper. And it's tyranny to imprison him straight up. I'm trying to abduct this kid. If I can't abduct the kid, I'll kill you instead. But by the gods, I need this war dealt with. Right, well, as long as my spy master likes me, and he does like me, he's my friend, he'd never turn on me. He'd never turn on me. Let's make sure he has no incentive to turn on me. He knows who butters his bread. Dread should kill schemes of people who hate you, so rivals who don't fear you are the ones to stab first. Yeah, well, you're terrified. You two are not terrified, though. But you're both unlanded, useless individuals. Can unlanded people even start schemes? I'm still deeply suspicious of Duke Evangelos. Yes, they can. Oh, okay. Come on, this is my big shot at ending the war. Yes! We got him! We siege down, we grab the guy, and because of that, Khazaria wins the war and wraps it up. Just like so. Whew. Well, I'll take it. I'll take it and run. You better end this war now, Khazaria. There we go. Sadly, you're the one that got all the money. I, however, got 150 prestige for my stuff. Okay. Torture the guy quickly. That would have been cool, but he's out of my prison already. So be it. Now I can found an empire. Let's make sure everything's done first. We hold... Well, we can actually just click on ourselves. We hold the Kingdom of Wallachia, the Kingdom of Bulgaria, and the Kingdom of Thessalonica. I'd like to hold the Kingdom of Serbia as well, but nah, not happening. I believe we have Moldavia too. Great. So 4 kingdoms. Because we hold those 4 kingdoms, when we found our new empire, all 4 of those will de jure become part of our new kingdom. The reason I want this is because I like to have duchies and not kings under me, and if duchies are de jure part of your empire, they will not get the unrightful liege penalty, which halves the amount they give you. So, gather the realm. I've done what no one else could. I've united lands of Wallachia with those of Thessalonica and Bulgaria. Really? Nobody could? Give it a bit of time. We've earned this moment in the eyes of my vassals, and this very unwilling looking guy places that crown upon my head. We should celebrate by actually putting a crown on our head, even though I'm not big on headwear for my subjects here. I don't want it to be too... Well, okay, let's make it big and glorious. Wallachia reigns supreme. Empire of Wallachia becomes our primary title. So, looksy daisy. This is what the Empire of Wallachia is. I abhor this little bit jutting out of it. But it's all ours, de jure, and that means all of the duchies see me as the rightful liege, and they will all pay their just desserts.